Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, students. We have October 2022, grade 51, statistics and probability paper we are going to solve now. So all of you get ready. Question number one, this probability distribution table given. So this topic of discrete random variables. So you know that these all given probabilities, this lower column, all probabilities. If you add them, so if you sum, so all answer equal to 1. So let's start. So this all values, add them equals to 1. So 0.12 plus P plus Q plus 0.16 plus 0.3 equals to 1. So leave P and Q alone here. And this value plus this value plus this value will go there and subtract from 1. The point, it becomes 0.42. Let's recheck 1 minus 0.12 minus 0.16 and minus 0.3 is correct. Question number 1 done. Now given us the mean. Mean formula is what we have, students. Mean formula is that multiply, 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 and add them all. So negative, it means this, I'm writing it here, E of x. So 0.12 times 2, negative 2. So P times 2, negative 1. Or Q times 2, 0.5. And 0.16 times 2, 1. And 2 times 2, 0.3. This value 0.28. And now I'm just adding this value, and this value. Whereas this one coming negative P, and this one is coming 0.5 Q. And remaining values are just typing calculator, 0.12 into minus 2, and plus 0.16, and plus 0.6. So this is coming 0.52. So I bring the 0.52 on the other end. So it becomes negative P plus 0.5 Q equals to, so 0.28, subtract that one, we're getting negative 0.24. Equation number 2 done. Now I can solve them simultaneously. So bring equation 1 under it, simply P plus Q equal to 0.42, equation number 1. And you know it, this cancel out, and here I get what? 1.5 Q and 0.42 minus 0.24, it is giving us 0.18, and divided by 1.5, we get 0.12. So Q value is coming 0.12. Now this value Q I can plug in here. So P plus 0.12 equal to 0.42. So it becomes 0.3. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I am sure the point is very, very clear. Question number 2, a residents of the Persham were surveyed about the reliability of their internet services, and 12% rated as a poor, 36 as a satisfactory, and 52 as a good. A random sample of 8 residents, so N is 8 sample sample were taken of 8 residents. Find the probability more than 2, and fewer than 8. If I draw a number line system, you can understand 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He said less than, fewer than 2, fewer than 8, and more than 2. This I need, but which I don't want. 0 I don't want, 1 I don't want, 2 I don't want, 8 I don't want. So I have two options. Either I find all these values 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or I can do reverse. What is that? Because sum of the all equals to 1, because probability of the whole event is equal to 1. Okay, so I will find which are crosses and subtract from 1. So let's start. So 1 minus x is equal to 0 plus x is equals to 1 plus x is equal to 2 and plus x is equal to 8. So let's start. According to state situation, what is a n value is very clear sample, but what is a p? And P is because you talk about satisfactory, and satisfactory condition is 36%. So 0.36 is my probability. And Q is 1 minus 0.36. It is giving me 0.64. I hope so. It is very clear. And basic formula for binomial, this topic is a binomial, and binomial we use always N comma P. N stand for sample, we know it. P stand for probability of favor. And what is the formula? NCR Q to power N minus R P to power R. So this formula I'm going to use and get ready. So when I use this formula, students, so let's see what answer is coming. Okay. And sorry, he said service poor or satisfactory, not satisfactory only. So poor and satisfactory. Okay. So poor or satisfactory means poor is 52 and is satisfactory. So if I add 0.36 and plus 0.52, and I'm getting here once again 36 and plus 0.52, it is coming 0.88. 0.88, because he said that into the service are a poor or satisfactory. Let me recheck. Sorry for that. Poor is 12% and satisfactory is 36%. So it means 12 by 36, we got a 48%. So 0. This is the probability because we always is a. So 0.48 is my probability, and 1 minus that, so 0.52 is a Q value. So read carefully. I just saw this only. That is why, but poor or satisfactory, both. Now I'm going to use the formula. Formula is what here? Sample is 8. So 8 will go here, and this 0 will go here, and rest you know it very well. So let's start. So 8C0, 2 brackets, then 8C1, 2 brackets, 8C2, 2 brackets, 8C8. I hope so you got idea. 8 minus 0 comes here, 8, and 0 goes directly. 8 minus 1, 7 comes here, this 1 goes directly. 8 minus 2 and 2, and there 8 minus 8, 0, and here 8. What is the Q here? Q is very clear, 0.52 and 0.42, space issue, so I'm writing short form. 0.52, 0.48, 0.52, and 0.48. Okay, students. So if I type in calculator, and I'm typing in calculator, so you see that this answer, if all values type in calculator, I got 0.175186. And after subtracting 0.8253 as of answer, I hope so the point is very, very clear. Let's talk about next, a random sample of 125 residents. Okay. Now make sure when residence number come a big number, but we have a formula, okay? And by approximation, whenever a suitable approximation word come or approximation comes, we have to convert from binomial to normal distribution. And what is the criteria? If NP value is bigger than 5, NQ value is bigger than 5. For example, I show you, then we go for, and we do 2 jobs. So first of all, we converting binomial to normal distribution. Second job, we will find a new mean value. Mean value will find out, and deviation we find out, and then we can apply the formula. And plus continuity correction. So let's start. First of all, what he's saying, more than 70. What is the situation here? We have internet. His service is good. I repeat again, the residents are rated this internet as a good. What is the probability of good? Probability of good is a very clear 0.52. So it means P is 0.52. So one is N 125. Check it, 125 into 0.52. So 125 into 0.52, I'm getting 65. And 65 is bigger than 5, common sense, okay? And same approach the other. So we are bound to go convert from binomial to normal distribution. So now I'm finding what is the mean formula. NP, I got it just now. So NP mu is equal to NP. So this value is mean is 65. And what is the deviation formula? NPQ root. So I'm finding it. N is 125, P is probability of favor 0.52, and Q, you know, 1 minus that. What is it? 1 minus 0.52? It becomes 0.48. I hope so. All points are very, very clear. And now I'm finding it. And deviation value, if I take a root of this, is becoming 31.2. So we got these two values. Now you know it very well, students, what he's saying. Read a statement now. Probability more than 72 residents are in, okay? So more than 72, it means the probability is a resident, let's say R for resident, more than 72. But students, whenever we want this non-normal form, whenever we convert normal form, we have normal distribution. What is the mean and deviation? And what is formula? Z equals to what formula? X minus mean by deviation. So X is this number, mean is this number, which we have it, and deviation is this, which we have it. So I'm going to apply now. Okay, so I'm going to do it now here. What, please? Okay, so let's start. According situation, so I'm writing here Z bigger than 72 minus 65 over 31.2. And if I check it in calculator, so this answer is coming here. So 72 minus 65 and divided by 31.2. This is coming with us is 0.224. And we know it whenever we do this kind of thing. So we have to do in a 3 decimal places. Okay, students, so let's start. And one thing is important, which I missed. I must go for continuity correction. And how do continuity correction, students? I taught many times to you. I repeat again, 72, one number bigger, one number smaller. 72 is more. More means from here go onward. So 0.5 add. So 72.5. So I can say here, this is a 72.5. So 72.5. So here I'm getting 72.5 and 72.5 minus mean by deviation. And now I'm finding it. 70, this is becoming 1.343. I hope so the point is clear. Now I draw a bell shape, and all of you know I taught it many times whenever we have it. So ask yourself, is it positive or negative? Positive, right side, 1.343. Bigger is called what? This portion is called bigger. But how to find this one? Because whenever you see the table of the probability distribution table, so it will give me answer from left to this number, white region. So 5 of 1.343 will give us, will get from white region, but we need this answer. So 1 minus y, because area of the full shape is 1, because full even probability is 1. So this I'm looking for, but I get from the table is this part. So 1 minus that, and now I'm going to do checking from the table, and let's see from table what we have. Yes, friend, we're looking for the value what? Phi of 1.343. So this is a table, you can see it here. 1.3 comes here. This line I will talk about, okay? 1.3 come from here. This 4 come from this side. So this, and this 3 come from section of addition. So it means this. So 0.9099, if I add 5 here, so become 0.991, this become 4. And I think so this one. So I hope so the point is very clear. So 0.9104, go back to paper. So 1 minus 0.9104. And finally, if you add, subtract, the answer is coming 0.0896. So I hope so, clear idea. So once again, the quick revision. First of all, whenever we check it, NP value is bigger than 5. So we have to go binomial to normal distribution. So we have to do continuity correction. This is continuity correction. Okay, continuity correction, which always is 0.5, add or subtract, depends upon the situation. And we find new mean and new deviation. You can say that, see clearly, and then you can complete a question. Question number 3, we have the Lions and Tigers are 2 basketball clubs. The heights mentioned of 11 players mentioned here. Okay, and what is this technique is here to deal this kind of questions. So first of all, check the least and the largest value among the whole table. Okay, and least value not from the any one, but both. Okay, so it is coming 169, I think so. 169 is our least, I think so, but let me check any value less than this one. 169. No, this is the smallest value I have. So 169 is smallest. And what is the largest value? So let's try to find it. Largest is 201, I think. So 201 is the largest. And then after that, what student would do normally? We normally do what? Take 1 digit less from the right hand side, always 1 digit. Okay. And what left behind 16 till 20? So we will make that stems. Okay. So stems over, let's start 16. And I think so we 16, then 17, then 18, 19, and 20. Because 16 till 20, I think point is very, very clear. Now, okay. So we have two kinds of clubs are there, Lions and Tigers. He did not mention at all. Yeah, he mentioned with lines on the left side. If not mentioned, we can take our choice, but here we have a choice. We have no choice. We are bound. So I'm writing lines here. Okay, and Tigers. All right, and let's start. The writing technique is what? So first of all, let's talk about lines. So I cancel from here. Let's see what is a number with a 169. So and it's 969, so I'm writing 9. And then after 670s, 70 values is this, 70 value is this. 2 values of 70s only. So 78, 79, 78 and 79. So I write 8 here, I write 9 here. Afterwards, 80 values. There are 180 value, 280 value, 3, 4, 580 values. So 80 is the least, write 0. Then I'm looking for next number. 80 is a 81, so I'm writing 1 here. And then afterwards, 86, 87, and 89. So 6, 7, and 9. And then over 90s, 2 values of 90s, sorry, 190 or 3 values of 90s. 2 90s are there and 196. So 0, 0, and 6. Afterwards, Tigers. So let's talk about the smallest number. Any 60 values? No. 70 values? Yes. 70 values, 1 only. So 79, I'm writing 9. And how many 80 values? Let's see, 80, least value is 81. So I cut 80, 0 here. Then I'm looking for 84, 83. Yeah, 83, 84. Cut these values, 3, 4, then 87. So afterwards, 90 values. There are 3 and 4, 5 values, 90s. Okay. So I cut 1, 0. So 0 comes here. Then I cut 91. So 1 comes here. Afterwards, I cut 94 and 4 comes here. 95 and 97. 95 and 97. And 1 value only 200. So 2. I hope so. One is clear. Now we are bound to write key and we can take any numbers. For example, I take this one. Okay, I can take even from here this or from here this, any. So let's take it the other way. For example, this way I take it. Okay, I can take even this also, but both zero, so I'll just try to avoid the same numbers. So 8/17/9 means what? And these, for your knowledge, this is called heights, okay, in centimeters. So what is the height of this one? How to read this one? 179 centimeter of tigers, okay? So it means 179 centimeter height of club, Tigers Club. You can say that, okay? From Tigers Club, from Tigers Club. So what about this 178 centimeters height from Lions Club? I hope so the point is clear. Let's talk about next part. Find the median interquartile range of the height of the lines in first team squad. Okay, so median, what is the technique of median, students? We have a formula, and formula is what the values, we check it carefully, 11 players. So means N11 is above, N11 is below, N11. So formula is, median formula we use normally is what? N plus 1 divided by 2. So we got a 11 plus 1 divided by 2. We got a 12, so 6th place median. So count from smallest number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is answer 186. So 186 is our median. So I'm writing here median. Okay. So I hope so the point is clear. Afterwards, what is the next plan? The next plan we have here, interquartile range. First of all, I'll go for upper quartile. What is upper quartile formula? So 3n plus 1 divided by 4. And n is 11, so n11 comes here. So 3 times 2, 11 plus 1, 12. So I got a 9th place. 9th place, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 190. Okay. Sometime we write in front of it 1 even. Okay. These are frequencies actually. 5 frequencies here, 3 frequencies here, and no frequency. Here we write 1 frequency, here 4 frequencies. This is a 1. Okay. Anyway, lower quartile. What is the lower quartile? 1 times 2n plus 1 over 4. 3/4 is called upper, 1/4 is called lower, and 1 by 2 is called median. So 1 times 2, 11 plus 1, 12 by 4. I got third term. And what is the third term, students? So third term is very clear, 1, 2, 3. So it is coming 179. And if I subtract 190 minus 179, 79, I get 11. So 11 is interquartile. So I dot Q. And I believe you got the idea very, very clear. Let's go for next plan. It is given that Tigers lower quartile is one. Okay, lower, we got lower quartile here, 179 here, 183, median 190 here, 186. Upper quartile is 195, here 190 anyway. So he's saying make two comparison between the tire. Normally, students, we have two kinds of comparison. One comparison for mean, median, or mode. Mean, median, or mode. These are called central tendencies. Make sure central tendencies. Okay, tendencies. Second is called spreadness. Spreadness deal with the eye interquartile range. Okay, and it help us in the consistency or not consistent or not consist. Okay, consistent or not. So let's see how we can deal to comparison. Number one comparison, median height for the here 190 is 86, where here 190. So we can say that Tigers, the students or the players of the Tigers have more height. They are taller. Okay, we can say here taller. So because this is so players of Tigers Club or taller because taller than, we can say, compare the than Lions Club because of bigger median. Okay. Second, you can say that interquartile, and very simple concept. Two basic, we have one basic concept is here. If bigger interquartile comes, like IQ is a big, so consistency always less. Consistency is less, and vice versa. If interquartile is small, consistency is a big, and consistency is a large. For example, look at students, if we have a interquartile value is big, there's a big difference. Lower quartile and upper quartile. Look, lower quartile and upper quartile is big. So, or second option, if this is a situation, so lower quartile and upper quartile. So if big, so data is like data spread is more and is less consistent. Okay. And if that spread is less, IQ is smaller, more consistent data. And consistency shows the like a more focused. Okay. Like one student got 10, 10, 10, 10 marks, or one, for example, 9 marks, is his less data spreaded. Okay. More focused towards that. The 10. Okay. There's a less IQ, and less, it has a less IQ. It is a more consistent. Whereas, for example, one student got 0, 5, 7, 8, 2 marks. So is a more IQ because data is more spread. It is less consistent. I hope so. You got a point very clear what I'm saying. So that is why you can say that IQ for that, this is 11 IQ. And what is IQ here? If we subtract, upper quartile is 195, lower is this one, so 12. IQ for the Tigers is more. Okay, so we can say that as IQ of Tigers Club is more than Lions Club. So more, so they are more consistent. So they are more consistent in a height wise. The heights are more consistent. Okay, like not a change, not abruptly, like most players have a same height, we can say that. Okay, let's talk about next question. A large population has have a blood pressure given, and normal distribution mentioned here, and mean is given, deviation is given. Find the probability that is adult is less than this one. So what is the technique? Blood pressure, BP, less than 132. How we can do, students? So converted x less than 132 minus mean, formula x minus mean by deviation, we convert in normal form. So I am writing it now. Mean is very clear, 125.4 divided by 18.6. So I hope so the point is very clear. And we are converting in a now if we type in calculator, sorry, this is not x anymore, now this is z. And when I type this whole in calculator, I'm getting here 0.355. And I draw a bell shape because is a positive or negative? Positive, so right side. If negative, so left side. So here 0.355. And lesser means what? Lesser means in numbers lines, if this is called lesser, this is called more. So lesser is this part. So I'm going to find phi of 0.355 from the distribution table. So let's start here. And I'm looking for what number I said before, 0.355. 0.355. So, okay, 0.3 is where here. So this is line of 0.3. Okay, then 5 come from here. So this value is 5. And this 5 come from here. So this is 19. So 0.6368 and 19 add. So 7, 1 carry, 7 and 8. So 0.6387. So 0.6387 is our answer. 0.6387. So I got it probability 0.6387. So I hope so. The point is, 87 and 3 SF, so 0.639. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, clear idea. Next question. He's saying what here, that blood pressure of 12 years old children in the same population is normal distribution, the mean 117 of, and children 88% have a more than that. 88% means of students, so children are more than 108. So if I write blood pressure more than 108 is how many? 88%. So I will say what it means. This is I write Z 108 minus mean by deviation and 0.88. And mean is we have given 108 minus 117 by deviation. And he asking us to find out deviation. So no problem, inshallah. So we equals to 0.88. And when I check it, 117 minus 108, subtract, I get 9. So negative 9 actually. 100% now it is visible that these values are in negative because negative sign. So, and all right, so negative 9 over sigma. It is called bigger. Bigger is this portion. And I said you this negative values are not available in our distribution table. So probability. So I will make it what? Normal distribution. So I will write this same value here because you know this data is this bell shape are normally distributed. So they are symmetrical. Symmetrical means what is the area, this one and this area 100% same, and this area and this area same. So these are right. And now this is a area we have it. So first of all, how to get this one? This area we write here phi of 9 over sigma equal to this number is what? So I will going to check it from the table that phi of what give you 0.800, 88800. So let's see now. 0.8800. So try to find it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 0.8800. So let's see. Because this time we are probability. This is a probability actually. Probability 0.8 where 0.89, 89, 88, 888, 8869. No. We are looking for 87 actually. 88, no, 88, 88, 87, 90. This is number we're looking for. And 0.8790. If I add 10 here, I get 0.8800. So from here, I got 1.1. And from here, I got 7. And where is the 10? 10 is here. So what I got from here, 1.1. From top, I got 7. And from this, I got 5. So I hope so clear. 1.175. So 1.175. 1.175. I hope so point is very clear. And now I can cancel this 5 from both ends. So 9 over sigma equal to 1.175. And when you multiply, so this sigma goes there and this comes down. So sigma equal to 9 over 1.175. And 9 divided by 1.175, we are getting answer 7.6. 65. So it becomes 66 after writing in 3SF. And I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And let's go for next question. Next part, sorry. What a question is saying here, there are like 3 adults are chosen at random from population. So N is 10, 3, okay? Sample I taken 3. Find the probability that each of the 3 children have blood pressure within 1.5 deviation of the mean. Within. This is very interesting. Within. Within means what? This is a mean number. If I say within 5, so it means 5 here and 5 here. But if I say within 1 deviation, 1.5 deviation, so it means this is 1.5 deviation. This is also 1.5 deviation. So this is a mu plus 1.5 deviation, and this is mu minus 1.5 deviation. This is actually, if we show you, I hope so the point is very clear. So how we can do it? So let's start. X mu plus 1.5 deviation. Sometimes we say 1 deviation, so we write 1 here. Sometimes write 2 deviations, we write 2 here. Okay. So here I'm writing mean minus 1.5 deviation. So I hope so. This point is very, very clear. And now we are going to solve it. What's basic criteria? We know it, X minus mean by deviation. For your, this full is called X. And again, this full is called X. So let's start. This, I'm writing X. This is X actually. And I'm writing now minus mean by deviation. I hope so you got the idea. Value is this, X value, and I write minus mean and by deviation. So, and now this sigma mu cancel out. Afterwards, this left and sigma cancel out. Same approach there. And I get what, students? Negative 1.5. Okay. And what is the basic criteria for this kind of thing when one value is positive and one value is negative, and we are looking for middle number? So what is basic criteria? Phi of A plus phi of B and minus 1. Like this B come from this and leave negative sign. So phi of B plus phi of A, this one. So same story here. We have a 1.5, we have minus 1.5, and we're looking for this number. So fixed criteria. So what is technique? Phi of was 1.5, I'm writing, plus phi of this number, but without sign, and minus 1. Okay. If we do in step by step, we get the same formula. So I'm not wasting time. So this phi become 2 phi of 1.5 minus 1. So I'm going to find the probability from the table 1.5. So let's see 1.5. So let's see 1.5 is what? How to find 1.5? 1.5 is here and 0. So it is very clear 1.50 probability is coming with us is 0.9332. We can see that 0.9332. 0.9332. And simply multiply this by 2 and subtract from the 2 times to 0.9332 and minus 1. And answer is coming 0.8664. And this is for one adult. But you know, whenever you go for one branch, adult number 1, adult number 2, adult number 3. So in branch, we multiply. So 0.8664 times to 0.8668664 into one adult, second adult, and third. Or you can say 0.8664 to power 3. And we take a power 3 of this. So answer is coming 0.6504. And 3 SF is 0.650 or only this. So I hope so idea is clear. Question number 5. What a question number 5 we have here. A game is played and a 6-sided die. Okay, ordinary, not biased. And a player throws a dice once. Okay, if the result is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then result the player's score. Like when he got a 2, 3, or 4, or 5, so same his score. All right. For example, one student got a 2 on the top of dice, so he got 2 score. One student roll, he got a 5, so 5 is score. But if player does not have these numbers, like a 1 and 6 is missing, then he will throw again. Hmm? It means, and if the result is 1 6, he will throw again, and those second times throw again. And the players is gonna answer what? Some of the first those two throws. So let's start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. 1, 2, or wait 1 minute, please, because okay. Then this is a 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normally we expanded, but now less expanded because in the middle we have no any branch. So that is why I make like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And same story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because he said that in case 1 6. So what is the chances of this one? It is very clear. 1 out of 6. Every branch 1 out of 6. No difference. Even here. Because ordinary dice 1 over 6, 1 over 6, 1 over 6. I believe this is nothing hard to understand. So every dice, every face has a 1 over 6 probability. Okay. I have to, this is somehow disturbing, so I just drag it up. And same way I drag this little down. Okay, now I can make it easily. All right, so let's go. Diagram is done. Okay, and what is saying that show the probability of A. What is A actually? The player's score is either 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 score. So let's total score. What is a score of the first person? 1, he got a 1 in first dice, 1 second dice, so score is 2. And what is if he got a 1, he got a 2, so he will add, what is score? He got a 3. Suppose he got a 1, then he repeated throw again, he got 3, and 3 plus 1, we got a 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think clear idea up to total score. Okay. And what about this? Directly score of 2, score of 3, because in this option will not throw again. Score of 4, score of 5, and now 6 plus 1. Because if you got a 6, okay, he will roll again. He got a 1, so 6 plus 1 give you 7. 6 plus 2, 8. Then 9. 6 plus 4, 10. 6 plus 5, 11. And 6 plus 6, I got 12. So I think scores are very clear. What is the probability that the player's score is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So where is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So let's see. Okay, I marked first of all. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 6 is not there. 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. How to answer? So now how to answer? Look at how many branches, and make sure one thing. If we this branch, this 1 by 6, 1 by 6. Okay. So this we get 1 by 6, and like for example, how to score 5? So first he got a 1, so 1 by 6, and there's 4, 1 by 6. So 1 by 6 into 1 by 6. But how many branches like this? 3 branches from here and 3 branches from here. So 6 branches, you'll get this. So I'm writing here 6 branches, 1 by 6 into 1 by 6 plus. But there is a I think this only one branch which is he getting in the range, but he's getting by only 1 by 6. Okay, this 6 and 6 cancel out, and I get a 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, take LCM, and I got a 1 by 3. Let's go for next question, students. Whether A and B are independent or not. Formula: probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A times 2 probability of B. If this formula true, left right value match, they are true. So probability of A and B. A, I got it. A, I got it. B is not a hard. What is the B probability? That player has 2 throws. So naturally, 2 throws is only possible when he get a 1. He will go for second throw. Or he got a 6, he got a second throw. So what is chances? 1 by 6 and 1 by 6. So it means 2 by 6. So probability of B is 2 by 6. 2 by 6. Or I can say 1 over 3. Okay. So only thing is what we have here, that is probability of A we have already, students. Probability of A is what? Probability of A just I found 1 by 3. And this is, let me check. Yeah, 2 by 6. So probability of A is what? 1 by 3. Already we have it. What is missing? Probability of A intersection B is missing. What is A intersection B means? That A and B come together. Together means what, students? That this even both occur together. Both occur together means what? If you read a statement, he's saying that he's getting a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 score, but he has it as a 2 throws. Like he got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but having a 2 throws, like together. Okay, so having a 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but 2 throws. So let's see. This we can't count. Reason, because it is with 1 throw. Okay, 5, 6, 7. This is coming with 2 throws. 7, 8, 9. We get it with 2 throws. So with these 6 branches is our answers. I think you got a point. 6 branches. So how do I? And each branch, so 6 times 2, and each branch 1 by 6 into 1 by 6. How each branch? Have a look. If I ask you what does 5 come, so it comes this and this. So 2 branches 1 by 6 into 1 by 6. I hope so got the idea. So this cancel, I get 1 by 6. Now I'm plugging this value here, this value here, and this value here. I say put in 1. And when I type in calculator, so let's see what answer turns to be. So 1 by 6 equal to 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. The 3 3s are 9, so they are not equal to each other. So not independent. I hope so you got the idea. This is an interesting formula. What we have, this is called given that. What is normally, for example, is C over D. What is the formula? D will come directly in denominator, probability of D, and upper part, probability of C intersection D comes. Like what is a common probability between them comes up, and this will go directly down. Given that, you remember, given that we have done this kind of question, given that. So there's the same, actually, the same given that formula. So this is line stand for given that. How to deal this question, students? So probability actually down part, I write directly P of A complement, and in the numerator B intersection A complement. I believe you got idea I'm saying. And down part is very easy. What is probability of A? 1 minus that. 1 minus probability of A is called probability of A complement. And probability of A, we have it 1 over 3. So it is means I'm writing in denominator simply 1 minus 1 over 3. But only thing left up. What he's saying actually? Not A, for example, like not A and B common. Let's start. So read this line. Read this line. He said that A complement intersection. So like score is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is A. A complement means score is not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Score is other than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other than means what? What is A complement? Score is 1. 1 is not possible. Lowest score is 2. It means score is 2. Score is 2, 3, 4. 5 is not there. Then 10, then 11, and then 12. I hope so you got my point. This is called A score, A complement score, because A is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're looking for these numbers, and B is called 2 throws. So we need this thing, and B, what is called and. and B is called 2 throws. So we need these answers, but with the 2 throws. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 4, 10, 11, 12. Let's see how many branches. So let's count. I put a black crosses, 2. But he said 2 throws. I put a cross, correct. I need this. I need this. Yeah. And this I don't need. Why? It only one top. Okay. I need 10. I need 11. I need 12. So if I look at carefully, student, there are 3 branches here and 3 branches here, 6. And each branch 1 by 6 into 1 by 6. I hope so clear. So 6 branches. So I hope so 6 branches. So 6 times 2, 106 into 106. And I believe you're understanding what the point I'm discussing. So this is cancel out and I get a 1 over 6 in the numerator. And down I have what? 1 minus 1 by 3. Okay. And if I check it in calculator, so what answer turns to be 1 over 6 over 2 by 3. So 1 by 4 answer come. 3 2s are, yes, 1 by 4 is a final answer. So let's go for question number 6. What is question number 6? A social club has a 15 members, 8 men and 7. So let me write 8 men and 7 women. Become total 15. And from 15, committee club consists of 5 members. So 5 members we need from there, okay? And I find the number of different ways the committee can form the 15 members if it include more men than women. So men are more than women. So how it possible? Let's start combinations. Make sure this I write it again, writing again here. So this is for men, this is for women, this is for men, this is for women. Total men are how many? Total men are 8. This total, because formula NCR and it's called total availability. This is called chosen at time, like choose. So I need out of 8. Okay, I'll discuss later. How many women? 7. So 8, 7, 8, 7. These are very clear. What is options we have? If I take all 5 men and no women, look, 5 plus 1, 0, 5, and it's 2 the condition. So it's this possibility 1 reduced from 5 become 4 and 0 become 1. And one more option we have left. So what is 8 and from 7? So now this reduce 3 and this increase 2. So I hope so clear. Is it possible further? No. Why? If I go further, reduce, increase, so it's false. Okay, false. So we have this option only. And now I'm going to type 7C0 is 1. This 7 is, is okay, just typing in a calculator. And if you type in calculator, so this is answer is finally I'm typing. And yes, so answer is coming finally 1722. I hope so idea is clear. Next part. He's saying 15 members have the photographs taken. They stand in 3 rows. 3 people stand in the first row, 5 in the middle row, 7 in the last row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second row, 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. So, so what is method? First 3 people I can check. I can start from here or I can start from here. No issue at all. So 15C3. So when 3 people are selected from 15, so 12 left. 12C5. If 3 and 5, 8 gone, so 7 left. 7C7. This is way okay, or you can go the other way. 15C7. So 7 gone, 8 left. 8C5. Out of 8, 5 gone, 3 left. So 3C3. And if we type in calculator, I'm typing. So answer is coming 360. 360. So I hope so you got idea very well. And let's go for next question. In a photograph, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7 members in a back row. You know, last row is 7 members. You know it, 7 members. So he's saying that in how many different ways the 7 members can arranged. Whenever arranged come is a word is a second number. We can guess that change the places if they matters. It means permutation. So here we have a permutation. And he's saying what? 7 members arranged. So A, B are next to each other, and F and J are not next to each other. So let's try to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 lines, 7 boxes. Let's say I take a plan that A and B are together, completely put together. So how to do it? Like this block can come here and here and here, even no issue at all. So they will behave as a one chair. So 1, I count as a 1. So this is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How to arrange 6 things? So 6p6. But these 2 people can shuffle A before B later or B before A later. So 2p2. So I hope so you got a point very clear. And 6 factorial or 6p6 into 2p2, I got a 1440. Okay. But he said this is the options when these two are together. But he said no, F and G are not. In this option, F and G can be together, can be not together. Maybe they will come together, FG, or maybe they are separate from each other. In this answer, 1440. Okay, I hope so you're understanding. So, but now I talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So for example, now I say that A, B are together and F, G also together. Okay, then they will tie the chairs and tie the chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will deal as a 5 people. So 5p5, but these people can shuffle 2p2, and these 2 people can shuffle also 2p2. So 5p5 times 2p2 into 2p2. I got 480. And if I subtract 1440, 480, I will get my answer. And I tell you one thing, because in these options, they are few options when like 480 are options when they are coming together. And some they are without they are together, separate from each other. So I found reverse. I found when they are together, this group throughout together, but these people, if together, I got 480. So no, I don't want these options. So from this, subtract this, I got those two when they are not together. I hope so. The point is very clear. The paper is over. So best of luck for exams and pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.